Alright, gonna go ahead and pick up where I left off last time. So we just crash landed off the Nautiloid, and it looks like somehow between being knocked off of that, character managed to clean all the blood and guts off their face. Looks like we're just alone here. Get exploring the beach. Check the journal entries. As the quest is completed, we've escaped. Current objective is just to remove the Mind Flayer parasite, as well as the Dark Urge general quest.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Intelligence. Oh no. This character is not very intelligent. Push the smile away. Let's try to remember anyway. What could go wrong?
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Well, that's concerning. Oh, it's Shadowheart. Okay. Just gonna grab that artifact real quick.
What are you doing?
Checking to see if you were alive. Clearly.
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright then, let's get going.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Oh, we got a level up. Okay. Let's see here. Everyone has a context menu. Know that already. Let's see. Party views tab. Left control select multiple items. Okay. You can level up from here too. What happened? Alright, so we get to choose the subclass. We get our wild shape now, so we can turn into an animal. And get a new cantrip. Alright, I'm definitely wanting to go with Circle of the Land. I'm going to play this as more of a caster. Both of these are pretty cool. Circle of the Moon is more wild shape focused. Yeah, because you can turn into your wild shape as a bonus action with Circle of the Moon, but it's a regular action for other druids. So it's kind of like useful for support and scouting, or if you want to use it pre-combat or running low on health, but otherwise Circle of the Moon's way more flexible because you can just turn and then take all your regular actions. And then Circle of Spores is pretty cool too. If something dies near you, it turns into a little zombie thing. But I'm just going to play this as a land druid. Connect to powerful magic that flows through the earth and binds all living things together. Alright. And so we get to replenish some spell slots while out of combat as a Circle of the Land druid. And I get another cantrip. And this is probably the best. This is a bonus action to buff your staff or club with your wisdom. Just kind of if you're in a sticky situation, but I'm going to try to play this character more ranged, and since I'm going to be doing a lot of dialogue, I'd rather just have guidance available always. So I know that Shadowheart has it, but I don't want to rely on her always being there. Especially if I'm like scouting ahead and stealthed. Can just use this. Alright, so we got prepared spells. Just got an extra level 1 spell slot. I think I'm going to leave mostly what I had. Healing Word's good because it has a bonus action. Just heal a little bit. What would I put? Get rid of Goodberry. I kind of like to have Create Water just in case there's an opportunity to use the wet effects to do some extra damage to enemies. Alright. That looks like all the choices for this first level up. Okay. Game is trying to save. Oh no. Okay, that seems fine. Alright, so got another spell slot, Channel Divinity. 2 effects, you can turn undead, so they'll run away, and I think there are a couple other effects with that. Determined by your domain. Yeah, there we go. Pray to turn. Must move away from the creature that turned it. Can't take any actions, bonus actions, or actions other than dash. So, this is pretty nice if you get surrounded by undead. Distract enemies with an illusion. Okay. Alright, what spells do you have prepared? Healing Word's good. Guiding Bolt, yes. Armor class. And bang. Sanctuary cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. That's interesting. For 10 turns. That's a bonus action too. That sounds amazing if somebody's gonna die. Let's take off Cure Wounds and put that on. Fear of wolves. Shadowheart's scalp prickles with fear when she encounters wolves. If she steps within 9 meters of a lupine creature, she must make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened. Does that mean she's going to be scared of me if I turn into a wolf? Gain spells from domain, they're always prepared. Okay. Yeah, let's finish that level up. Alright, I'm gonna save this right now just because I'm gonna not save scum this necessarily, but I just want to see how the wild shape works. I have, because these take, yeah, we have 2 per short rest. I'm just gonna check these out and then reload. Not use them for combat or anything. Unlocked an action. This has a bite, dash, and stealth, burrow, jump. Oh, jump's a bonus action. Interesting. The badger, and then just regular claws. Claws deal 4 to 10. Bite does 4 to 10. Well, the claws have a strength save. Bite does piercing damage, this does slashing damage. The bite seems better in most situations. Alright, so your stats change when you transform, except your wisdom, charisma, and intelligence. These are all from Isolde's character. And then all these are just from the badger transformation, the strength, dexterity, and constitution. Doesn't look like any of your skill proficiencies change. Try out the burrow. Alright. Dismiss. Try another wild shape. Whoa. Let's see if she actually gets scared. Wow, that gets
Something
really laggy
matter.
sometimes. Oh, she seems to not really care what I'm doing.
can't help.
Setting hell. Allies move further. Exposing bite. Attack hits the next attack against it. Well, it has to be close range, but it'll be critical. Jumps also a bonus action. Okay. Got way higher strength on the wolf. It doesn't have the utility of burrow. Bite has good damage. Let's try. Another one. Do the spider. Venomous bite. Gives poison. It's a web. Only you can use in combat. Webbing that slows creatures and possibly unwebs them. And this is a bonus action too. That's really nice. If they're unwebbed, they can't move. And you have advantage on attack rolls. And their attack rolls have disadvantage. I wonder what that is. Like, sometimes it seems when you dismiss this, like the FPS drop down to 3, but other times it's fine. It's not like, doesn't look like anything's really changing. I wonder if it's just something with performance that might get improved as they update. Okay, I have to do another short rest. I think the only one I didn't check out was the cat.
Time to get going.
Can meow to attract attention to nearby creatures. Draw them closer to you. And then claws that do barely any damage. So the cat's got pretty terrible stats. It's got okay dexterity. Strength is awful. This seems like just more for scouting. So the kind of annoying thing with this is you would think a cat would be able to jump pretty far, but it's based, like your jump is based on your strength. So the cat cannot jump very far at all. The other creatures generally better at that. Let's see here. And strength also affects how much you can carry, so I want to take a look at this. I have had a problem before where you transform into a cat and then you're just encumbered because the cat can't. You're apparently keeping all these weapons and everything on you when you're transforming. Unless you're going to ditch them before you do it. So we're at 89.4 out of 120. If I dismiss. Wait, I can carry... It looks the same now, so maybe they changed it from early access, so... you don't transform into the cat and immediately get encumbered. I'll have to see. Because the cat does have 2 less strength points than me. So, hopefully that's not an issue anymore. That'd be nice. Alright, I'm gonna reload this. Because I was wasting all my transformations just to test them out.